We do deserve so much better, folks. Let's see another one, Zachary.
Play Who Traded the Most Stocks While President? Jimmy Carter traded 0 stocks while president. Ronald Reagan traded 0 stocks while president. George W. Bush traded 0 stocks while president. Bill Clinton, 0. George Bush Jr., 0. Barack Obama, 0. The draft Dodgers' first term, he traded 50 stocks while president.
50?
Joe Biden traded 0 stocks while president. The bloated orange one traded 3,624 and counting stocks while president. And his cult followers say, at least he's not taking a paycheck?
I love the poorly educated.
Folks, such a great video that is completely spot on. And you do realize that he's the president of the United States. It's no different than members of Congress that go into rooms where they are privy to top secret information, and then they leave and go buy stocks dependent on what they heard in that room. Donald Trump, as the president of the United States, doesn't have to go listen to videos. He can just do certain things that he knows is going to cause certain things to shoot through the roof, and then he runs off and he buys stocks. You know, we're talking about the anti-corruption bill that Elizabeth Warren has on the Senate side and Congresswoman Jayapal has on the House side. And I plan on signing on to the anti-corruption bill on day one. My opponent, Richard Hudson, I think he's raised over $33 million using stock trades. And once again, these are people that get insider information. These are not people that care about us. These are people that care about their own portfolio, their own finances. That's all they care about. And it's absolutely sickening when you think about it, because, he's the president of the United States and they are members of Congress. And remember, the whole concept about Congress was that communities across America will select people to represent them in Washington, D.C., and they send them forward. And in the beginning, it was like, okay, you'll go there for a couple of years and then you come home and you're done. Somebody else will take your place and that's it. That's how it works. And then they just figured out how to basically keep everybody there forever. And now you're sending people to Washington, D.C. to represent you, but they're not representing you. They're too busy trading stock. They're too busy making money. They're too busy looking at legislation, not as how will this help my constituents, but how will it help or benefit me? And I'm going to tell you that right there is what's wrong with politics. It's what's wrong with Washington, D.C. We've got to stop allowing these people to go there and literally just rob the system. And for them to be able to go and use the stock market and their trades to become independently wealthy, that's not what we sent them there for. We sent them to represent us, not to go to Washington, D.C. and become multimillionaires. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is something that everybody should be living at. And I would request that every single person here does a little bit of research into the stock trades of your member of Congress. Now, we can make this illegal for the president too. But once again, it's never had to be, because no president ever played the stocks until we got Donald Trump. And he doesn't care. Donald Trump does not care. I mean, he literally commits us to a war in Iran and now says, I'm tired of that. He's done with that. Well, guess what? He doesn't get to make that decision. But that's where we are, folks.